Okay, part two. I'm gonna go ahead and start working on the rest of the face. For those of you just joining us, this is an in-depth video tutorial series on how to create a character completely from scratch. Okay, so I'm just cleaning up the cheeks a little bit here. Okay, so I want to start adding a little more detail in here. First, let's come out and let's go into sculpt mode, and we're going to go ahead and smooth that out right in there. A little too much. Okay. Okay, back into edit mode. Grab these, move them back in some. Let's go and move it out so it's a little more rounded there. I'm going to go into sculpt mode. Again, sculpt mode. Tab out of edit mode, I guess. I'm going to go and grab these guys. That way it's not one vertex at a time. Move them in there. And smooth this out some. Grab it again. Start making that brow a little more defined. Okay. Nice angry looking brows. Go ahead and bring this in. Okay, now let's go back into object mode and then pop into edit mode. I'm going to go ahead and start detailing this nose. So what I want to do is we'll see how this works. I'm going to grab these four vertices, or excuse me, these four polygons. I'm going to extrude them a little bit, scale them down, move them over here. And now I'm going to grab the vertices and try to sculpt them back to a little bit more roundness. Excuse me. A little too wide. Scale them down a little bit and move them in. There we go. Okay, now I'll make the actual nostril holes themselves right about there. Probably work. Extrude once, scale it down, bring it in some, and extrude back up. And let's do it one more time. Scale it down. Okay. You know, one thing I do a lot, because I find it to kind of be distracting, is the grid that you always see. I'm just going to turn it off. View properties, x-axis, y-axis, grid floor. And go ahead and close out. Turns that all off so you're not distracted by it anymore. Okay. Back into edit mode. Go ahead and grab these, move them a little oops, too close. I'm going to change this merge limit a little bit. Right now it's 0010. I'm going to change it to 0007. That'll give me a little bit more. Not much though. A little bit more room to play with. Okay. Let's play with these nostrils until they look about like how I want. Okay, that looks okay. Maybe a little wide though. Let's see. Can we bring these in right here? Yeah, let's do that. There we go. Now the point of the nose is a little too sharp for me, so I'm going to grab these guys and extrude them. And scale it down. Side view. Bring it out some. That'll give me a little bit more versatility on the tip of the nose. Gonna grab those. It's a little too far. Let's put it right about there. So good. Now it's too narrow. It's been hours working on these little details. Okay, that looks good. Good enough for me. Okay, now go ahead and save this guy. I haven't saved this yet. That'd be horrible if my computer crashed. Okay, I'm already in the right folder. So I'll go ahead and save over that one. Save as, save over, yes. Okay. And one thing, just to even things up, let's go ahead and grab that sphere and Shift D to duplicate it. Move it along the x-axis until it's in the other eye socket. There we go. Now it doesn't look quite so weird. Okay, save again. I like to save often. Once I get it started saving, I like to keep saving it. That way, if the power goes out or something like that happens, I will have saved my most recent version. Okay. Now, front view. Bring these a little closer together. Okay. Looks like the mouth is probably going to start right here, like this is going to be about the corner. So I'm going to grab that one, and then these other guys around here, and extrude them down. Kind of start working on the lower part of the face. I'm going to extrude it one more time. And again. Now then. And it's funny also when you have the subsurf that circle checked, you can select either side of your mesh. Like you can select over here, which is the mirror. It moves in the mirror direction, but you can still select it. That's a good idea to kind of stay on target with the one you started with. Could get confusing otherwise. Okay, save. And you know what? Let's go ahead and let's see. I guess I need to make the bottom of the mouth now. I'm going to go ahead and do. Okay, that's confusing me. I keep selecting the wrong side on accident. So select both of those. Extrude out. And since this is basically this part's other part, and this is this one, I need to extrude 2 more times. Okay, and 1 more. Boom. Alright, there's the mouth. Grab these and these guys, move them up some. Oops, I let go of them. Let go. There we go. Okay, so I guess extrude this guy out 1, 2, 3 times. Create a face here, create a face there, and a face there. Okay. Now we start shaping the mouth. Let's go ahead and side view. Bring this out. Start working on that chin. Grab all of these, extrude them down once. Scale it down, move it in. I'm going to go ahead and start cleaning this up some. I don't need all of these vertices here, so I know a lot of people don't like triangles, but sometimes you have to have them in order to get things not so complicated. I'm just selecting 2 of the vertices and Alt-M, merging at the center. And let's do these 2. And these. And drag them in. There we go. I've done a front view. Extrude it out a little bit. Okay, kind of getting the basic shape down. Go ahead and save it. And I'll worry about the rest of it here in a little while. Actually, you know what? I'll go ahead and sew it together now. Might as well. Just grab this, extrude all the way. Create a face. Same thing here. Extrude it all the way. And 1 more. Okay, now we've got an enclosed chin. And we'll work more with that here in a little bit. Now I want to work on the mouth. Grab all of these points around the lips. Scale it down a little bit. Actually, I want to scale it up vertically. Control Z. I want to extrude. And again, scale it down. And come inside the mouth now. Scale down a little bit. And okay, so now we got the basics of the mouth. And those lips look really weird. So I need to fix them. Go into side view, grab the bottom part of this bottom lip and drag it down. I grabbed the wrong one. Okay, drag that down. Grab this, down and out. Grab this out. Bottom lip looks a little better, still not there yet though. Grab this top lip. And we'll give him that indentation above the lip between the nose. It's called a philtrum. I learned that reading a Batman comic book. Haha. Comics do teach you things. Scale that down. Getting a little better. Still looks a little weird around the edges. One thing I noticed by looking in the mirror one time is when the closer your lips get to the corners, they kind of start going more inside the mouth. It's hard. I can't think of a good way to describe it, but kind of just curls in. That's a little better. Top still looks a little weird. It's getting there. Still not there yet, though. I'm going to go ahead and grab the sculpt tool. And the grab part of the sculpt tool, grab the edges of the mouth, bring them in. That looks better already. A little small. So let's go back in edit mode, select all the mouth, hit B twice, give me basically my paint select brush, I don't know. Just scale it up and move it around. Okay, not too bad. Let's go ahead and move it down a little bit, it looks too high. There we go. And now the chin looks a little silly, so let's start working on it. Let's go ahead and grab it and sculpt and bring it down. Sculpt tool is an amazing tool. A lot of people use it to do their whole model with. I find that to be a little overkill. Plus, it really confuses my computer. Starts eating up a lot of memory. So I would get my basic sculpt out in the old-fashioned way, and then use the sculpt tool to modify it and get the way I want. Okay, so almost ready to end this segment. Oh, grab the draw instead of the grab. Sharpen up those edges just a little bit. Bring this out a little. Okay, there we go. You know what? He looks a little angry. I'm going to bring those brows up just a little. Just to take that glare look off of it, smooth it out some. There we go. Okay, now we got the basic face done. And that is the end of part 2. See you on part 3.